Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Daddy's Barbecue Pit. This week, we're going to show you our version of a Mcrib sandwich on the big green egg. Stick around! So for this Mcrib sandwich, we're going to use your, standard St. Louis style ribs. We're going to clean these up a little bit and just, try to keep them as square as possible so they cook nice and uniform. You can see you got some bigger pieces of fat here we're going to trim off. And a lot of times there's a big flap here on this, on the St. Louis style. You just want to cut that off. Not going to do a whole lot to them because in order to get these bones completely out, there is going to be a level of that you're going to overcook these. So we're going to come down here and get this membrane started. Pull that off just like that. Flip these guys over. I'm not going to do a whole lot of trimming on this top piece. Trying to square this up where it might burn. There's a real flabby piece that hangs off here at the end. We're going to go ahead and cut down alongside that bone there and just trim that all square. Not going to do too much with this fat. We'll leave that there. And then on the back side, before I do my seasoning, I'm going to come down and I'm just going to score alongside each bone. It's going to help us be able to pull these out. So from there, I'm going to hit them with this is just an AP seasoning. Killer hogs, you can use whichever you prefer. Flip these back over. We're just going to hit them with our rib rub. We're going to let this sit up for at least a half an hour and let that seasoning work into the meat. We got our egg running at about 235, between 235 and 250 with some pecan chunks in it. And we're going to cook these basically, the 3-2-1 method. It may be more like 3-2-2 or 3-1-1. It's just going to depend on how fast they cook. So we'll see you out at the smoker. Okay, so we got our big green egg running right about 235. We're going to go ahead and set our ribs on there. I'm going to give them a little squeeze there. And we got a probe we're going to stick in. Mark the time. We're going to let these go a couple hours. We'll check them if they need. We may spritz them, we may not. It's just going to depend on how they look. We'll see you here in a couple hours. Okay, everybody, so we are at the temp where we need to, actually the color where we want to be for our ribs. So we're just going to go ahead, we're going to wrap them at this point. We're going to lay down a little bit of brown sugar right onto some foil like this. I'm going to try to get them the length of the ribs. We're going to add some squeezed butter and then some honey. Here I'm going to go over, I'll pull my probe out of those ribs. We're going to, you can see that, great, real nice color tone. We're going to go ahead and pull these off. I just want to break that loose a little bit from the bone so we get some good separation, then we can just pull those bones out when they're done. Wrap this. Try to get it as tight as you can. And then this is going to go back on until really these are extra probe tender. I mean, they're almost going to be falling apart only because we're making a sandwich with these. So probably about another hour and a half we're going to look at them, see where they're at, and then we're going to go ahead and sauce them. Okay, so we have hit temp. We're running about 210 on these ribs here. And you can see they're breaking through the back. We're going to go ahead and try to get these out of here without too much disruption. You already see we got one bone blowing out, which is what we wanted with these. I mean, we had one bone already fall out. I'm gonna break these guys away.
Man, they look good.
It's falling right off.
Smell good.
Smells wonderful. So we got all our bones pulled out. We're gonna hit this with some sauce. Just work it in there where those bones were. Careful when you flip these over. Yeah, they got some pretty color to them. Real dark red. Hit it with some more of our sauce. Now we're going to go ahead and stick these back on the smoker, probably for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. And let this sauce set up.
Let's do it. What you got?
What we got? Our glaze has been setting up for about 15 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pull this rack off. Set it over here. We're going to take this one off too. This is one we were practicing with. Some pretty color to it. This one we're going to use for our rib sandwich. We're going to go inside right now and build it up for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to slice up our boneless ribs, I guess you'd call them. Just going to probably third these up. Better sandwich. We got these French sandwich rolls. Gonna lay down some pickles. I'm gonna go with this guy here. I'm gonna add just a little bit of coleslaw on top. Gonna top it with our roll. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut this thing in half and we shall give it a try. Okay, so we have finished our version of a McRib sandwich. Add a little pickle, and to ours we added a little bit of coleslaw. Smells wonderful. Did a little French roll for the bread. We're gonna give this, Bill and I are gonna give this thing a try. Full disclosure, Bill and I have never tried one of those name brand rib sandwiches, so
I don't think I've had.
I don't think I ever have either, but we're gonna give this a try and tell you what we think.
Looks good.
Nice and juicy. It's got a good smoke ring on the pork.
Let's do it.
Yep. Real good. Might be worth trying to make again, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you for following us as usual. Keep watching. Come back next week and check out some of our other sandwich videos. We've done a number of them now, and we appreciate you watching us. Check this one out too. Get you some.